Arsenal 1, Brighton 1. Um, Before I start to just review this game, just hit the subscribe button, subscribe to this channel. It's really gonna help a lot. Like this video, share this video. It really helps a lot. It doesn't take much. You just go there, click subscribe, click like, uh, and that's it. And you can also comment and just give me your views on the game. Um, what can I say? What a game! What a game! It's a game where I think a lot of the focus is on the referee's decision, which, according to the letter of the law, um, the referee got it right to send off Declan Rice for a second yellow. Uh, just my question there is to start off is with this new rule, if you are obstructing or if you're kicking the ball away, and in that action a player actually kicks you, what then happens to that player? So it means if you were the reason why for kicking the ball away, and in that the player kicks you or injures you, um, nothing happens to the player. I'm just worried something like that might turn into, might cause a lot of damage going forward. Players might think that because somebody's kicking the ball away, I can then just go and kick them. And then they'll get the foul because actually they started it. It just leaves a question. But then again, you ask a question, what's Shao Pedro, he kicked the ball away. He really kicked the ball away. No yellow card. There were some fouls in the game, no yellow card. But overall, just my personal opinion, I think we could have still won the game despite that. We weren't clinical enough. We didn't take our chances, let's be honest. Great goal by Havertz to start things off. Saka had a chance, soft, very soft shot there. Odegaard had a good chance, crossed by Trossard. He didn't finish, straight to the keeper. And then if you look, they also had chances. But I somehow just comes back now that the transfer window's closed. You somehow ask yourself, you know what? Did we leave ourselves short? Should we have gotten a striker that will finish chances and just get us that little step up so that we could challenge but possibly end up winning the league, possibly going further in competitions? Good signings we've made, but look, Jesus Marino's injured. Sterling couldn't play yet. But I still think Calafiori came in Timbers like a new signing. Havertz scored, but a striker would have scored two. You look at the game today, Man City, Haaland scored three. Yes, all in well, we're happy Havertz, you scored one, but then we need that person that's just not only going to score us one goal a game, but that will score us as the second, that will take the third chance. And that we don't have. When things are not going well, when we had to play deeper in because we were 10 men because of Declan Rice yellow card, we needed that striker that if you give him that ball, he finishes. We should have killed this game off in the first half if I look at the chances we had in the first half. So it brings me to that question: did we leave ourselves short for this game? Did we leave ourselves short? We've addressed defense, and I'm saying the defense is top quality. And the reason why the defense is top quality, because these defenders know that there's a good enough defender on the bench that if they don't perform, they'll come off. Some of the players in the midfield know that if they don't play well, there's a player good enough that can take their place if they don't perform. Look on the left hand side. Martinelli doesn't do well. Trossard comes in. He then demands a starting point. He didn't play well. Martinelli came on, had a bit of an impact. Now it's almost like next game Martinelli starts. I almost think that Sterling then has an opportunity to secure or to cement that left hand side. There's a chance for Sterling. Then you have Sterling, Saka on the right, Havertz in front. I really still think we're short. I think really Arsenal, we need to, yes, the referee and yes, but I think there was enough in this game to have won this game. I've seen many times with teams went 10 men down, but they just find a way. They keep the shape, they remain composed. Remember, we were 1-0 ahead at the time, and then we took so long to structure or to get ourselves together that we ended up conceding a goal. If you look at that through ball there, Gabriel tackles the ball but sort of doesn't follow through on the ball. He doesn't put his body in the way. There's no strength in it. It's just kick the ball slightly away. Doesn't really command that tackle like I know Gabriel to be. I don't know if it's this time of the season that he normally starts slow and then picks up. But there's a lot of things besides the referee, which is one of them, which, yeah, according to the letter of the law, is right. But then again, you sometimes with the referees, I see them use common sense. I see them say, you know what, it's still early. The half just started. Guys, calm down. You're both are wrong here. Because I think the Brighton player kicks it in Declan Rice's line. So I don't even think that he could have taken the free kick because the ball was rolling. He kicks it in his against his leg. So obviously, naturally, you're just going to move the ball away. It was very, but well, letter of the law. That was a second yellow. He shouldn't have done that. They gave him a bait. A bait was given. Line was thrown, and he just, or rope was given to him, and he just hung himself with that rope. That's on him, his first red card ever in his career, and he then misses the next game after international break away to Spurs, which we should be okay. We should be able to cover that. Just worried sometimes if you look at the bench, and I'm coming back to the window. If you look at the bench, I saw Odegaard wasn't doing too well. He was limping at times. But then again, you have Eaton and Yeri on the bench, youngster, but if he's there on the bench, then play him in that position. Give him an opportunity. You never know. I remember when we gave to Fabregas, we used to give youngsters an opportunity, and they really showed and growed into the role. Arteta needs to start giving these players an opportunity when the stars don't perform. He really needs to trust these players. We've sold or loaned out a lot of the players that he didn't trust. The ones that are left, he has to use them. There's a long season ahead. Champions League is longer. I think there's 2 extra games, another 2 if you don't finish in the top 8 of the table. You want to go further in the league. You want to go further in the cups. So those are just the things. It's a bit frustrating. But it's one of those things that when you look at it, now looking at it after, you see how good Man City is. And with Haaland's form, especially, he didn't play in the Euros. So he had a rest, had a full preseason, and he was ready to go, unlike a lot of our players or other teams' players. But what do you have to do? You just have to go. The good thing about this is you did not lose. You came out with a point, but I think there was an opportunity that we could have still won the game despite that. That would have shown character. And I really hope we didn't leave ourselves short. in front, getting that clinic, that finisher. Tony was available 40 million. We could have most probably tried that move. So those are the type of things that I just feel we didn't address, and I just hope it doesn't get or bite us later on. It's gonna be tough with this league, especially with Ireland's form. But I think just purely on today's performance, we started off well, got that goal, and then all of a sudden didn't take our chances. And like you see in many games, and you even see in a City game that they were on top. A goal comes, you're not always going to be on top. There's phases of play. Sometimes the opposition will have the ball, sometimes a decision will go against you, and the whole complexity of the game changes. So when you have that opportunity, you need to take your chances. Arsenal, we didn't take our chances, and that is something that we need to address. It's international break now, but there's an opportunity when we come back. Let's to work on that. We have now the windows closed, so we're using what we have, and that is now what it is, and we need to move on. 1-1, but at least we did not lose, and we move from there. Let's just focus. It's going to be a lot of twists and turns. Let's just focus on what we need to do, and hopefully let's see that at the end of this we can celebrate, because that's the goal. We want to win something. We want to win trophies, and I think we can. We just need to fix a few things, and make sure that we clinical in front of goal. We don't play around. When you have a chance, you finish, you shoot. You don't give a keeper an opportunity. That's how I feel. That's where I'm at. But disappointed, because I really thought we would have gone 3 wins out of 3 before we go away to Tottenham and Man City in the game week 5, 4 and 5. But yeah, once again, guys, like this video, click subscribe. I want to know how you feel. What do you think? How did you find the game? Help me grow this channel, and yeah, I'll be coming up and working on some content. There'll be some good content that will be coming up, and yeah, let's do this. On to the next one. Come on, you Gunners.